Ready to find me in the club. Full up, mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug. You're in the getting. You can find me in the club. Full up, mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug. You're in the getting. My flow, my show brought me to go. That brought me all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my clothes, my shoes. Look on me, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm the cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, guy. Get the bumpin' in the club, it's on. I'm with my eyes to chicks, if she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on fire, man. Just let it burn. If the talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma tell you what banks told me, cause go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate, then watch the money pile up. Or we can go upside there with a come on, they know where we be. You can find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug. You're in the getting. You can find me in the club. I'm in the habit. I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug. You're in the getting. We the club on time. It's a pop on. Shady Aftermath.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Ka'imi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from NRG Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll put Ayuk in motion. They'll throw to begin with Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down. Purdy out wide to Pearsall on the RPO. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. Throwing on second down is Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And he's in! Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. right from their own 23. They'll begin 1st and 10. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And this will be a Texans first down as the Titans made just shy of the 40.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Why Tony?
On the give, this is Mixon. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Big Barton is there to bring him down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8.
South.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A first down there on a pickup of 17. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's a give running left with Mixon. And that's good run support on the end. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Tony.
From the gun, here's Stroud. This is caught downfield. It's Dell. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got inside the 15. A gain there of 27 yards.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. It's 2nd down.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
Nick Bosa on the stop. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. Stroud going to set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. To throw, it's Stroud. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
San Francisco.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Tackle there by Will Anderson.
Second and 6 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 6. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Pass into the hands of the fullback. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, 49. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Get set. 18. Watch out. 41. 18. Yellow.
Purdy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's got his tight end, Kittle. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
At the 27.
Yellow.
Purdy gonna put it up again. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
18. Watch out. Yellow.
Here's Saul, the man in motion. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown. 49ers. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, like we say, we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
touchdown. He sends this away. Here comes a return from the 3. Crazy. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Jair Brown on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. He's inside the 40. Yeah. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10. It's a big-time run by Mixon. 68 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
They'll run here with Mixon. And he will power his way into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Mixon gonna try and run it. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. We call it the octopus. And it cuts the deficit down a bit further. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return is Ricky Pearsall. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Yellow. 18. Yellow. Back. Please.
Purdy quickly to Ayuk. And good yardage there after the catch. Will wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 43, here's 2nd and 3.
Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
Pearsall, the man in motion. Purdy now on 2nd down. As he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Look at the three tight ends here on 1st and 10. He'll give this to Mixon, running right, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
All right. Swap. Another swap.
Second down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Houston. Inman, 3rd and a yard.
Here we go.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these third downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now Stroud. That's caught right side. The tight end choice. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds and stops the clock as well.
Give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 16 on that pass play. 1st down for Houston.
Texans. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. That one caught by Noah. The Texans going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout here as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot based on...
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Fred Warner, he gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
Around the club, what do I say? Everybody rockin' side to side to the beat. They snapping,
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Stroud. That's to the left side. Caught by Noah. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needs to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. They'll spot this at their own 48 meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. 18. Yellow. Yellow.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half. Quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. A return now from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. Powerful running there, stiff-arming his way for a gain of 6.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Nice out. 19. Outside.
Stroud to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
Oh, right. 18. Outside.
They'll run with Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Stroud. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
They're on the 15-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. Danielle Hunter. He works his way in, and it's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Out of his end zone, it's Purdy. The connection made to Ayuk. And to be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On third and long, Purdy to throw. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it's going to be fourth down. The 49ers out to punt this one, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And not the greatest of efforts there, as this one will land out of bounds.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Mixon. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Throw caught by Dell on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
14 yards on that pass play there. First down for Houston.
First and 10.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Forced out wide.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 9 yards.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. This is hard. He got the connection to the house. They'll come up here. First and 10.
And the Texans first down.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Here we go. Tony. Whoa. Robin.
A run here with Mixon. And that one set down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. This pass deflected and caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They'll go. It's Stroud. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to the line. NFL on EA Sports. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll put Ayuk in motion. On 2nd down, Purdy. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. I pick your meat click. What's up, 40? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Happy fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club. We've been mobbing all day. On some Jono. VIP stats. Look around the club. What do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves. That's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game. I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that I the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
chillin' in the bill. Yeah, we again. Bottles in again. Up the cup, put it in the air. I'm throwing up the
brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the dick. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't dead mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then you gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it. In the A-time.
And if you ain't know,
This is how it goes down.
hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, hey.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017, we are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Houston Texans. From Houston. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Purdy going to the air right away. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. So you look at the defense for these Texans. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. And the punt kicks out of bounds, and they will spot it right at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
On the quick.
Our first carry here for Joe Mixon. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
All right. 18.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one up to around the 33.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge. That's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
Third and 2.
Oh, eh?
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And this will be a Texans first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. The Texans sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Well, he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks, giving the yard up to the 42.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
18, what's up?
And Chubb will try the middle here. And he's going to blow his way forward to the 48. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
That one complete. It's Tank Dell. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them.
And they're going out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he'll be taken down here about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
2nd down and 8.
Ow, that's right. 18, that's right.
Again, it's Mixon. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 3.
Throwing now is Stroud. Flushed out right. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. C.J. Stroud with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Texans will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Texans 7. 49ers nothing.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerve. And that's caught inside the 30. And a crossover out of bounds right at the 25. He'll get 34 yards there.
And this is how you answer a touchdown the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Ayuk goes in motion. Here's Purdy. Got a man. That's Ayuk. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Purdy. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Throwing here, Purdy. Incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That one slipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
42-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm willing to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space,
loss results there.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
18, outside. 19 Texas.
Here's Stroud. Caught left side. Here's Dell. The Texans on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 3. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards is a pickup there as that extends this drive.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Stroud to throw it. This goes out wide from Mixon. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Now Stroud. That's over the middle into the hands of Noel. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. A little tough on the secondary there. In zone defensively. Quarterback had time to survey and find a spot.
And if you want to change things up and put a little more pressure on him, you can go to man coverage. Everyone matches up and send more pressure. But you can also do it out of zone coverage if you're worried about what's going to happen on your back end. Send someone else, drop someone else out of the line. The old zone blitz could come into play to try to get that pressure on the quarterback.
That's a good running from Stroud, and he gets them the first down.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are able to widen their advantage. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that pushes the lead out to 11.
49ers 3.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Purdy looking to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Now a 2nd and 10. Ayuk going to go in motion right. Shotgun now with Purdy. Over the middle, it's complete to McCaffrey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. 2 yards still to go. Third down now. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he's going to have the Niners first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
First down, San Francisco.
Watch out! Yellow. Over here.
Ayuk going to go in motion right. Now Purdy. They'll roll him out right. Going deep here for Watkins. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Purdy sets up to throw again. They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards for number 11. First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Purdy now to throw. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 23 yards on the play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. So 2nd and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
It's 2nd down.
The slot man in motion right. Throwing on 2nd and long. Purdy. Well, that's called downfield by Kittle. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Back to throw, Purdy. And that's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety back all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Purdy. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back around the 18-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Back to throw. Purdy. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Kyle Juszczyk from 17 yards out. And the 49ers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
45-yard line.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Stroud out of the gun here. Dancing to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And once he escaped the pocket there, he tried to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
Here's 2nd and 10. Stroud looking to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Schultz. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. BGB. 18. Uno.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And that will line up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Here we go.
And Stroud now to throw. Buying time to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Stop. Here we go. 18. What's up? 11.
Stroud. It'll be Mixon on the out route as the pass is caught. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Oh, and swap, mother, buggy. 19 Texas.
Back to Mixon on second down.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing now is Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. But he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
It doesn't look like this defense found the magical elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the first half, and that's continued here in the third quarter. Another big play right there.
They'll give it to Mixon.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here we go, set. 60 by 6.
And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. He ran it last time. Now Stroud will throw it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though. 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter.
30-yard run.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone. Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Purdy from the gun. This one caught by Kittle. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. Purdy tosses out wide complete. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
Brandon Ayuk, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Moody good at the extra point. And that will level the playing field at 17-all. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and cut back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Here's Stroud.
He'll buy some time right.
They'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A 1st down there on a pickup at 25.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Look the hot.
Stroud to throw it.
Flush to his right. And he will go out right near the 34-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw. Stroud. Here's a diving catch right side. The end result, 21 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post-route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. The improbable scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This will be 3rd and 5.
Why Tony?
Now Stroud.
Steps away to his left. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
That's another H-down.
Stroud looking to change the play.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Mixon not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
When we say the game's on the line, I don't think we're overstating it here. These next few plays could very well decide this one. Advantage defense there on 1st and goal as they're able to get in and force the loss on that play.
Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Here we go.
Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Here's a run with Mixon. And he's in for a score. Touchdown, Texans.
Joe Mixon his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Will Anderson getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Ayuk goes in motion.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Purdy.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
The partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
And the 49er first down.
18, watch out.
Out of the gun, Purdy. And that one too wide and incomplete.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a first throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. A little juke.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Throwing here, Purdy.
And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd.
Get set, Dylan. 18, watch out. Dylan.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Purdy. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
San Francisco.
Kyle Juszczyk with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Niners are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. Let's go. 11.
Operating from the gun, Stroud. And this is going to be intercepted. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's first down.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
20-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They come up now on second and 2.
Instead, he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
The noise is getting deafening. Here's third down and 3. Throwing, Purdy. And he is caught.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
San Francisco.
George Kittle, a 20-yard touchdown.
And the 49ers have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Takes the score, Niners 31, Texans 24.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Here we go. White,
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Now Stroud.
27-yard line.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
19 seconds. South.
Stroud. This goes out wide from Mixon. They'll come up now on second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Stroud.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
And it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 21. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Stroud to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete. It's Collins. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Our 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now first and goal.
Look the hot. Oh, ready. At 18. What's that?
On the delay, it's Mixon. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Oh, ready. 18. What's that? Check.
Another try for Mixon. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Stroud keeps it. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute, as it kicks away here. Able to slither by.
Ricky Pearsall on the return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Get set. 18.
Here's Purdy to throw. Open man, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And he'll have a first down here up past the 30, but he's brought down in bounds.
First down, 49ers.
Purdy to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
And you certainly have to applaud the effort here. They're not settling for overtime. They're trying to get in position to win it with a late field goal. That takes some guts, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
Here comes second down. Here's Purdy. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So it's the 49ers who will get the football first with a chance to win it here in overtime. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down.
The 49er 1st down.
Get set. Yellow. 18. Yellow.
Now Purdy. That's complete out left to Ayuk.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 yards for number 11. Well, a good start for him under center here in overtime. Now 3 of 3.
And this is where you have to know who you have playing quarterback. You've got a confident thrower right now, someone who's taking care of the ball, but not being timid as well, and is moving the team downfield. That opens up your playbook and allows you to dial up some big shots if you want them.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside.
Down he goes at the 23 and pick up a 4. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. He's got Ayuk once again.
Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, or in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmys and the Joes.
To throw is Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. Moody good with the extra point.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
Texans 31.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinator's probably scratched. And now the rookie's free. Touchdown, Houston.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now, we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
Hey, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the podcast.
I just grab a nugget when I can.
And he will not get there as the try for 2 is unsuccessful. And they will remain down by a point.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before.
To you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before. Whoa, and all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bumps. Alright, they go to click 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's the mommy of club. 'Cause every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him. Alright, Slim, so watch